The following is a live presentation of Retro Sports Network, home of the champions of the past, present, and or future. It's a chopstick. Don't have a cow here, okay? My name is Ron Tucker. Welcome to the program for this 23rd day of September, the first day of fall, and what a perfect time to do a football game. And our offering this week is, again, you get to see the New York Giants, and I suppose if you're going to watch a channel that I do, the Giants are going to be usually a first or second choice, unless they're bad, like they are this year. Anyway, Giants, as if you were with us last week, opened up with almost a walk-off win on Monday Night Football against the Washington Redskins. San Francisco, I think, went to New Orleans and lost. And so it is the future Super Bowl champion San Francisco 49ers against the 1986 champion New York Giants, again, who are at home. It's going to be a windy day today in the swamps of the Meadowlands, and so we'll do the toss and all that in a moment. No, Steve Young is not going to be playing for San Francisco. It is Joe Montana versus Phil Simms. But yet I grew up a Giants fan anyway. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's play some football, shall we? As Retro Sports Network presents in 4K the 1988 NFL season, presented by DigitalDice.com, the best darn podcast on the web for your sports simulation and replay needs. Find us today on Spotify, Spreaker, iTunes, or wherever else fine podcasts are listed. So here we go. It'll be the Giants and the 49ers. And let's analyze the game by running our 1,000 Sims. And we're not talking Phil. So the computer says that San Francisco is favored by 1, and the over-under is 34. Okay. The Giants won 495 of those quick Sims, and San Francisco 505. And the average score was 20-12 when the Giants were ahead, and 21-13 when the 49ers were ahead. So this one should be dip and tuck all the way. Giants are going to be in their home blues. 49ers in their road whites. In this mid-September game, 81 degrees, the wind's blowing strong from the south. San Francisco, a better team overall. Their offense is better than the Giants, and their defense is better than the Giants, and their special teams are better than the Giants. But yet, it's a 1-point favorite. Pretty much. Even Steven, the Giants have won the toss, and they will receive. San Francisco will kick off. Matt Kofer from his 35. Should be a short kick with the wind. And that will be taken, or maybe not. That's a touchback. And so San Francisco, the win at their back. The Giants will start this first quarter left to right. Going into the wind. It'll be Phil Simms at quarterback. Joe Morris and Mo Carthon, the setbacks. Baker and Lionel Manuel, the wide receivers. Adam Oates, the center. Actually, Bart Oates, not Adam Oates. Roberts and Reisenberg, the tackles. Ard and Moore, the rookie, the guards. Bavaro, the tight end. Counter left to Morris is what my offensive coordinator wants me to call. And we'll do that. They start on their own 20-yard line. Simms to Morris, and Joe is stuffed for a 1-yard loss. Michael Carter with a tackle. It'll be 2nd down and 11 for the Giants. Short pass to Manuel. And that's what we'll do. So Manuel will be your man in motion. He goes up to the top. Simms under center. He'll quick throws a Manuel. Lionel gets a gain of 5 before Charles Haley will bring him down. 3rd down and 6 coming for the Giants. Short pass, 4 wide receivers. Odessa Turner. We make it a medium pass to Odessa Turner. And Morris will come in to block for Sims. So 3rd down and long for the Giants on their own 24. 4 wide receiver set. Sims rolls. Gets around to sack. Odessa Turner has it for the first down for a gain of 12. Larry Roberts with a tackle. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Giants as soon as I put my mouse in the right spot. Short pass to Manuel. Nope. Counter left to Morris. These are the games that we are following for you today. The Dolphins and the Bills, because this will be only a 1-game week. They are just getting started. The Jets and the Browns from Cleveland. The Lions and the Rams from Los Angeles. We never said this was in real time. The Bengals are in Philadelphia to play the Eagles. The Cowboys are in the desert to play the Cardinals. And the Steelers are in Washington to play the Redskins. I tried to get all the NFC West, which I didn't because I didn't do Saints and Falcons. So apparently we're not going to have highlights of that. But these are the highlight games. Dolphins and Bills, Jets and Browns, Lions and Rams, Steelers, Redskins, Cowboys, Cardinals, Bengals, Eagles. 1st and 10 for the Giants, just the start of things here. Morris on a counter left. In the backfield with Carthon. Morris gets a block and then gets stuffed after a gain of 3. Michael Carter with the tackle. Another one for him. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Opening drive of the game for the Giants. Short pass. Bavaro on a medium pass is the call. Pro set. Sims has 7-step drop. Looks for Bavaro. Has it for a 1st down. And is brought down for a gain of 10 before Keena Turner. Because what does Love have to do with it? Will make the tackle. And now the ticker will go across to your heart's content. Long pass to Baker on 1st and 10. Okay, I'll try it. Sims again under center. San Francisco blitzes. He gets the pass away. And Baker has it at the 30. Brought down for a 24-yard gain at the San Francisco 27. Here it is again. Sims gets around the rush and found Baker right on the numbers at the 32 before being brought down for a gain of 24. Spotted at the Niner 27. 3 wide receivers. He's going to go right back to it again? No. Mark Ingram this time. They're going to try and score right here, right now. Sims to throw it. He's got all day. He goes over the middle, and Ingram, oh my goodness, he dropped it. Ronnie Lott gets credit for the defense, but that was 6 points. So we thought. So 2nd and 10. We aren't going to do a medium pass out of a T formation. Otis Anderson will go to the right side. And the Giants run out of this unique formation. There's a flag down. And I think it was too unique because it's a false start.
False start. Offense.
So a little trickeration for the Giants goes nowhere. 2nd and 15. Going to go out of the eye here. Draw play to Morris. From the San Francisco 32. Sims hands off to Morris, who is hit right at the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 16. The Giants, with the win in their face, are in field goal range. Kind of. It would be a 57% chance. Morris on a screen is the call. Man in motion to the near side. Sims goes to the far side, finds Morris over the 30, and that will get to the 27-yard line, the original line of scrimmage in this set of downs, and Ronnie Lott will make the tackle. So good opening drive for Sims, 5 of 6. McFadden comes out for the kick. This will be 45 yards. Wind is in their face. Hostetler to hold. And McFadden gets it down. It is long enough. It is good. So Jimmy Hoffa at the end of the stadium allowed that one to go through. So from 44 yards, the Giants strike first blood. 10 plays, 53 yards, and 5-16. And the Giants lead at 3-0. Dallas is a field goal over Phoenix in the first quarter. They lead at 3-0. We won't watch that. Anything else of interest here? And I think that is all the scoring we have in our highlight game. So the Giants are going to kick it off deep. McFadden, with the wind against them, gets a high booming kick. It'll be short. Dubose from the 4 to the 20, 25, and he's hit at the 29-yard line. So a 23-yard return. And that'll bring Joe Montana and company on the field. It'll be Montana at quarterback, Roger Craig the setback, Tom Rathman the fullback, Wilson and Rice the wide receivers, Frank the tight end, Wallace and Harris Barton are the tackles, so Polo and McIntyre the guards, and Randy Cross is the center. Line plunge to Rathman's what the computer wants to do. Okay. And Rathman actually turns around, tucks tail, goes to the far sideline, and got 5 before Lawrence Taylor could bring him down. I don't know why the mouse is never in the right spot. So 2nd and 5 for the 49ers. And Craig on a sweep is the call here. They're going to run it again. Near side for Craig, and he's brought down at the line by Leonard Marshall. 3rd down and 5. Mike Wilson on a short pass to the near side of the screen. Montana has a man in motion. Looks, fires, Wilson can't get it, and it's 3 and out for the 49ers. So 8:16 to go. Clock is stopped, and they will punt. Todd Helton, or not Todd Helton, Barry Helton, the rookie. Mike Helton. It's a Helton. Is back to punt. From his 20 or from his 18-yard line with the wind at his back, and that is a whopper of a punt. Taken by McConkey at the 19, and he brings it to the 21. So Barry Helton, not Todd Ron, a 46-yard punt, and the Giants take over from there. On our Digital Day scoreboard, we got a couple highlights to show. We got one highlight to show you. This update from Cleveland, Roger Vick from Kenny O'Brien, and he gets in the end zone. Just convert the extra point. They make it 7-0. The only other, good evening, Andrew. How are you? The only other score was a field goal by the Cowboys. So the Giants take over, 1st and 10 on their own 21. Medium pass to Carthon. Okay. 8:06 to go, first quarter. Giants lead 3-0. Sims is brought down by Charles Haley. Couldn't get around it. Doing well, thank you very much. On this Saturday night. Power I for the Giants. Morris will run on Bavaro's side of the field. Carthon in motion. Morris by himself, but gets a block over the 25. He's not going to get a first down, but he's going to get 13. It'll be 3rd down and 2 as Morris gets to the 29. Eric Wright with a tackle. So counter left. For Otis Anderson. See if they can pick up the first down on 3rd and 2. Give this to Anderson. He gets the first down and a couple more to go. Keena Turner with the tackle. And the Giants have a fresh set. They'll spot it at their own 33. Lionel Manuel on a short pass is the call. Sims 5 of 6 on the first drive. Down to Manuel. A check down for a gain of 3. We will be talking with the creator, Andrew, next Saturday night, Kerry Batts of Pro Strategy Football 24. The mod community is fantastic. There are 82 NFL seasons at your disposal, both of the USFL seasons and the WFL, along with some others. 2nd and 10 is an extremely good game, but this stream's a heck of a lot better, and this game gets better every year. So the 2nd down and 7, medium pass to Lionel Manuel is the call. Anderson in the backfield to block. Sims under center, looks near side, has all day, finds nobody. I thought that was going to be for Manuel. Eric Wright broke it up, and it'll be 3rd and 7 for the Giants. Bavaro on a medium pass. And Morris back in the game. The 49er defense is tired on this warm day in the swamps. 3rd down and 7. Sims not rushed. Throws to Bavaro, who has it for a first down and loses it. Ronnie Lott over the 40. Brought down at the 32. So Bavaro gets a case of the fumbles. And San Francisco takes advantage. Watch Ronnie Lott all by himself there. Bavaro made the catch. Lott made the strip, picked it up, went to Vegas, and gets to the 32-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the 49ers. They caught a break. And they want it all right now. Montana to Rice. That's the call from the 32. Montana 7-step drop. Goes up to the far side. Rice has it. Touchdown. San Francisco, a 1-play drive. The Giants played for the run. That's a cool thing. And Montana just kind of drew that up in the mud. Rice had it at the 12 and scored. So it's 6-3 San Francisco. A very efficient drive. And so here's Kofor for the point after with the wind at their back. Young to hold. Kofor converts. And a 5:16 to go in the first quarter. It's San Francisco 7, the Giants 3. That was indeed quick. It's one of the things I liked about this era. Denver could do that. Elway, just a 1-play drive. Turn it over at the 45. Yeah, we're going for it. So Kofor, with a win behind him, gets it away. And that will be taken. Second be returned. No, Guglielmo says, and that's a touchback. Giants trail 7-3. The Eagles have a field goal, and that's pretty much it as we look at the out-of-town board. Morris pitch right. So that Bavaro turnover was cashed in on already. Morris across the 20 and brought down by Ricky Ellison at the 23, a gain of 3. Pitch right to Morris. How about Mo Carthon? Give this to Carthon left side, gets across the line, and is hit by Kevin Fagan at the 25, a gain of 2. So 3rd and 5 for the Giants. Draw to Morris in a single back. Okay. Niner defense is beat. Give us to Morris, and he will get the first down and more. A gain of 9 before Don Griffin can make the tackle. And so the New York Giants are just going to gnaw. 3 rushes for 14 yards on the drive. Manuel on a short pass over the middle is the call. Morris the lone setback. Sims finds Bavaro instead, and Mark will hang on to that for a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4 for the Giants. 2:45-ish to go. Morris pitch left. All right, we'll try it. Morris has been a busy beaver here in this first quarter. Joe turns the corner, gets knocked out of bounds, but is 2 yards short. Mo Carthon. No, I want to throw it. Lionel Manuel near side on a medium pass. Sims flushed, runs around. Can he get it off? He's still running. He's running for daylight, and he turned a 2-yard loss into an 11-yard loss. Larry Roberts brings him down for the sack. This one looked like a Chinese fire drill. He just kept running and running and running. And Phil Simms gets your Energizer battery play of the series. My goodness, that was bad. So the Giants are going to be forced to punt. Maury Buford stands back on his 15. Lollipop snap, gets it away. And that will be taken by John Taylor as a fair catch at the 31-yard line. 38-yard punt, no return. 1:34 to go in the first quarter. It's the Giants trailing the 49ers 7-3. Roger Craig on a sweep to the right on a pro set. That's Rice in motion. Craig gets about 2 before he's nearly thrown in the bench. 2nd and 7 for San Francisco. Medium pass to Rice, the call. Craig the lone setback. Montana throws over the middle, and Rice has it near midfield. It's a gain of 15. Lawrence Taylor with a tackle, but the 49ers will take it. Short pass to Taylor. Possession play here as we get through the end of the first quarter. Montana, that almost looked like a spike, didn't it? Carl Banks on the defense there. It'll be 2nd and 10. Medium pass to Frank. Okay. From the 49 of San Francisco. 49er 49. Oh, my darling. Clementine. Frank has it. Gets around a defender and is brought down by Mark Collins at the Giant 30. So the 49ers doing San Francisco things, coming off a loss. And that should be the end of the first quarter. It will be. And so after 15 minutes here, it's San Francisco 7, the Giants 3. Sims 8 of 10 for 81 yards. Not much to show you on the stats. It's been all Giants, except where it counts on the scoreboard. All right, I think we got a couple plays to show you. First to Buffalo. We're going to watch a touchdown. Kelly rolled over. Fine roll in the end zone. That was 6. Extra point was good. 7-0 Buffalo. The Jets are up 17-0. And what happened? Watch this. An 88-yard touchdown pass. O'Brien found Tune in the slot, and Al Toon is off to the races. There isn't anybody going to get him. My goodness. He is long gone, and the Jets at the end of one in Cleveland lead at 17-0. Pat Leahy with the field goal there. Lions and Rams are scoreless in the first. Bengals lead the Eagles 7-3. We show you the Bengals. Ickey Woods. As time expires, does the Ickey shuffle? And Cincinnati gets on the board 7-3. Capping a 10-play, 78-yard drive. Cowboys and Cardinals field goal fest. Steelers are up 10-0. And here's why. Doug Williams didn't play well last week. Gets intercepted here by Cornell Gowdy. And then a few seconds later, Bubby Brister. Oh, dear. At quarterback for the Steelers. He goes to the air. Who does he find? Lewis Lips. That will sink some ships. And it's 10-0 Steelers after 1. How you doing, Bernie? So that's what's going on in our highlight games. Hopefully you like that format of just doing a bunch of games at the same time. So I'm going to take a drink, and we'll start the second quarter for you. The 49ers had the ball at the Giant 30, up 7-3. So a short pass to Frank. We just did that, didn't we? A short pass to Roger Craig's 1st and 10. Montana flushed. He can't find Craig. Craig went one way. Montana went the other. It'll be 2nd and 10. Leonard Marshall needs some air. Eric Howard will come in at right end. So the clock is stopped. Short pass to Rice. Roger Craig on a counter left. Spread formation for the 49ers, and Craig is crushed for a 1-yard loss. Football! How you doing, Steve? It's a modding community you might like to be a part of, too. So 3rd and long coming for San Francisco. Medium pass, Jerry Rice. Play action pass to Rice. Bottom of your screen. Montana has all day. And Rice, nope. Good defense by Kenny Hill. Was it too good?
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Interesting that the Giants would accept that. That's not a gimme field goal. 3rd and 16 for the Niners on the Giant 36. Wilson on a medium pass, up by himself in the top of the screen. Montana, good throw, but Wilson isn't there. And let's see what the 49ers do. Sheldon White gets credit for the pass defense, and less than a 50-50 chance for Mr. Kofor from 53 yards. It is down. It's drifting short. That is short and no good. It's the first time I've seen a kick that was short. So the Giants will take the field. Leonard Marshall feels a lot better, thank you very much. 7 plays, 33 yards, all for naught on the missed field goal. And the Giants trail 7-3. They had the ball on their own 36. Morris, a pitch to the left side is the call. To the near side, and Morris gets across to the 40 before Jeff Fuller brings him down for a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 10, or 2nd and 6 rather, for the Giants. Screen to Morris, okay? I would say maybe Bernie, if he's still watching, would back me up. I think the biggest change in between the versions is the fact that the AI is very competent. Man in motion. Sims is going to look to the far side here. Finds Morris. Morris gets a first down and a yard to spare. Eric Wright will bring him down for a gain of 7. 1st and 10 for the Giants on their own 47. No, I'm not running back-to-back screen passes. Talk about how good the AI is, and then have a change right away. First and 10, Morris on a trap from the 47. And Joe cuts across to midfield. He angles to the near side and gets a gain of 8 on 1st and 10. Knocked out at the San Francisco 45. Mo Carthon on a line plunge on 2nd and 2. Gets it. Gets a good block over the 40. Brought down at the 34. A gain of 11. San Francisco was guarding the sidelines, and Mo just stabbed him right up the middle. So good play there. Long pass to Lionel Manuel. But we're not going to send him in motion. Bernie says, totally agree. I played last year because you liked the animation. Yeah. This is now a serious sim. They've worked hard on it, and again, next Saturday night, episode 200 of Digital Dice, Carrie Batts. We'll take your questions live. Sims, back to throw. He's going to the far sideline. Manuel's done it, knocked down at the 12. Not very often you beat Ronnie Lott on a pass pattern, but Lionel Manuel did there. Sims had all day. Manuel did a little hitch in there and just bluffed Lott enough to get the catch. Billy Yard is down. Wind knocked out of him. He'll get some oxygen, and Jumbo Elliott will come into play left guard. Pass to Morris? No. I'll tackle right to Morris. Here's Sims under center. Give is to Morris, and Joe is brought down for a gain of 1. Charles Haley with a tackle. I haven't run any quick seasons, Andrew. Again, it's $25. Pierce Holt had his bell rung. Yeah, the animation is fantastic. Danny Stubbs will fill in for Pierce Holt. Morris counter right is the call. By the way, the stream is in 4K. We're pushing Xfinity tonight, boys and girls. Sims to Morris, and Joe is to the 10 before Keena Turner makes a tackle. 3rd down and 7. So single setback. Bavaro primary receiver. They need 7. They're on the 10. They certainly are in field goal range. Sims, quick throw to Bavaro. 1st down. Touchdown, Giants. It worked. It worked. And the Giants go up 9-7. Eight plays, 64 yards. So this will be the extra point. McFadden with the win at his back. Hostetler to hold, and it's 10-7 Giants. We're on the auto pay plan, Andrew. Don't have to worry about that. Billiard has recovered. So the Giants will kick it deep. We got an update coming for you in a second. McFadden booms this one all the way down the Garden State Parkway, and that will be a touchback. 9:38 to go, first half. 10-7 Giants. To the studio we go. Oh, would you believe the Cowboys are down 13-3? How did that happen? Well, first, Al Del Greco, in front of 9 people in Phoenix, made it 6-3. And then Earl Farrell from Neil Lomax and the Cowboys are down 13-3. So it'll be Craig from the 20. First and 10 on a counter left. Montana. And Craig, is that a Lawrence Taylor? No, Carl Banks. Like last week, there were times where the Giants were doing such a good job anticipating Washington's run calls that they were back there before they got the ball. And that's what Banks did here. He brought down Craig for a loss of 2. Long pass to Jerry Rice, the call. Montana under center. Craig blocking. Montana throws. And there's a flag down. And I believe Kenny Hill and Jerry Rice got a little too personal.
Interference. Defense.
So that's a big penalty, as it'll get spotted at the 42 of the 49ers. Craig will plunge the line. First and 10. Montana gives it to him, and Roger is stood up at the line by Jim Burt. Second down and 10. Craig on a draw. Okay, we'll try that. Montana gives it to Craig, and again, it looked like he was going to be down the backfield, but he danced around Pepper Johnson and somehow got a gain of 3 out of that. Roger Craig should have been tackled for a 4-yard loss. So third down and 7 for the 49ers. John Taylor on a short pass from the 45. Look at the top of your screen. Montana tried to find Craig instead, and Lawrence Taylor was all over that. And the 49ers are going to have to punt. So if the penalty doesn't really help, Barry Helton stands back at his 29 with a wind in his face, and that is a line drive kick. Goodness gracious. Baker returns it to the 29, a 5-yard return, and the Giants take over from there. 7:32 to go. We never actually introduced to you the defenses here. It's a 3-4 for the 49ers. Roberts and Fagan the ends. Carter the nose tackle. Haley and Turner the outside linebackers. Ellison and Walter the inside linebackers. McKyer and Wright the corners. Fuller and Lott the safeties. First and 10 for the Giants. Moore sweeping to the right. All right, Bernie, thanks for watching. Morris has 11 carries for 43. And so we'll bring in Otis Anderson. Otis, knockdown for a gain of 1. Andrew, you told me how old you were or what era you grew up in. Screen to the halfback. Okay, we'll do that. Screen to Anderson. Sims down to Otis Anderson, who has it. He'll get hit at the 35, a gain of 5 before Eric Wright can bring him down. It's not the NFL Challenge, but it was called NFL Football, and it came out in the late 80s. I think I got it Christmas of 90 for the PC. and it was X's and O's, and it was all keyboard driven. That's what this game reminds me of. That you just get a lot more. It's easy to call a play or change a play. You see what's there, and you feel like you have an impact. The AI is pretty good. Medium pass to Lionel Manuel, by the way, on 3rd and 4. Boston 617 on the clock. Sims 7-step drop, far sideline. Manuel can't get there. So the Giants will be forced to punt. Rams are up 9-0. We'll show you why in a moment. They will punt. Buford with a wind behind him. Decent punt. Going to be taken by Taylor at the 23 after a 42-yard punt. Where was the touchdown? Oh, 9-0. Why? Well, this is why. It's Jim Everett throwing for a touchdown pass. The extra point is missed after this. But Cox breezes in, and the Rams, looking for their second win of the year, up 9-0. I think that's the only other change on the board. Wilson on a medium pass, 1st and 10, 6:05 to go, first quarter. He'll be 60. Ah. Just a couple years older than I am. But that's what this game reminds me of. It is so flexible. And when Gardner plays it, he uses up the entire playbook. But you can mix and match to your tastes. 1st and 10, Montana throws it to Wilson, and Wilson should have had that. Pepper Johnson gets credit for the defense there, but that was on Wilson. 2nd down now, medium pass to Rice. Montana will go to the far side of the field. Has all day. Rice in traffic has it for the 1st down. A gain of 17 before Mark Collins can bring him down. So 1st and 10, the Giants. You can't tell I do baseball a lot, do you? Look, it's the San Francisco Giants versus the New York Giants. The 49ers have it on their own 40. Craig on a counter right is the call. They jam the line and bring down Craig for a 1-yard loss. Jim Burt with a stop. 2nd and 11. The Giants with a blitz, and boy, did they do well there. 2nd down. Craig 7 carries for 2 yards. Doug DuBose on a sweep right. DuBose, well, he's already gained Roger Craig's numbers on just 1 carry. You're not going to win in this game, the NFL that is, if you cannot run the football in 1988. It'll be 3rd down and 9 for San Francisco. John Taylor on a medium pass. Watch to the top of your screen. Montana. 7-step drop goes to Taylor. 1st down and more over the 40. He's brought down at the 33. However, I think we got a Celine Dion play here. Is that a hold?
Holding. Offense.
Well, if you kiss me like this and touch me like that, just like that pass, it's all coming back to San Francisco now. So 3rd down and 19. Taylor on a long pass from their own 31. DuBose in the backfield. Montana has time. Over the middle. Taylor couldn't get it. Terry Kennard and Taylor got tangled up. And that holding call was big because now the 49ers are going to have to punt. And the Giants will have a breeze at their back. Barry Helton, the rookie, to punt. Short. McConkey with a fair catch at the 39. A 30-yard punt, no return. And the Giants are in business with 3:47 to go. The 49er defense is tired. Lionel Manuel on a little hook. Cleveland, by the way, has scored in that game. Sims finds Manuel for a 7-yard gain. Charles Haley immediately makes the tackle. Uh-oh, they call the Dave Gardner play. We'll do the reverse on the Dave Gardner play. Giants spread it out. 4 wide receivers. Manuel. Oh. Loses 1. Michael Carter with a tackle. It'll be 3rd down and 4 for the Giants. 2:29 to go. It'll be Manuel on a short pass is the call. Sims near hash. Finds Manuel for a yard. Keena Turner with the tackle. And so the Giants will punt. Let's see if we can get this to the 2-minute warning. Maury Buford.
2-minute warning.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here. The Giants have outgained the 49ers 176-94. Sims 14 of 17 for 132. And they've had the ball 19 minutes and 25 seconds. The Dolphins, I believe, are the change on the scoreboard. And let's show you why. A running touchdown for Miami. How about that? Mr. Davenport gets in, and the Dolphins, looking for their first win of the year, lead 10-7. So Buford stands on his 30. Decent punt. Wind is behind him. Is that going to go too good? No, Taylor from the 12. And he's brought down at the 22. It's an 8-yard return. And Joe Montana has a minute 53. Rice on a short pass. It's about all that's worked for them right now. Montana to Rice, and Jerry is brought down for a 6-yard gain. They go no huddle. They will not call the timeout. Wilson on a medium pass. Craig will block. A minute 32 to go in the half. All 3 timeouts. Montana has time, and he's got... No, he does not have Wilson. Terry Kennard with a good defense. It'll be 3rd down and 4. So John Taylor... Short pass on a slant. $1:25 to go. 3rd and 4. Montana can't find Taylor, and it'll be that's quick. So 4th down for the 49ers. And with the $1:20 to go, they're going to punt. Helton with a win in his face. It's a good one away. Giants have 3 timeouts. That goes out of bounds, however, at the New York 41. A 31-yard punt. Mr. Walsh is not happy. Mr. Parcells is. Mark Ingram. Medium pass. Morris in the block. Look at the near side. And somebody moved. Somebody jumped.
False start. Offense.
So back them up 5. 1st and 15. Medium pass to Lionel Manuel to call. Sims back to throw. He's got right through Lionel Manuel's hands. 2nd and 15. Tim McKyer did a good job there. Draw play to Morris with 1:09 to go. Morris over the 40. Good call. First down and more to the sideline. 40, 30, 20. He's brought down at the 18-yard line. Let's watch this again. A 45-yard run on a draw on 3rd and long. Look at the blocking right through there. And by the time that Morris got to midfield, he had all sorts of daylight. Giants call timeout. 1:03 to go. That was a huge run. Manuel on a long pass. They want to score right here. Buffalo leads Miami 14-10 again. Sims, there's a flag down. I think it's on San Francisco. He runs it himself to the 5. He's brought down at the 3. Spot it at the 4. Speaking of big runs, Andrew, that's a free play.
Defense.
So 1st and goal from the 4. And the Giants are trying to get a 10-point lead on the board. Morris on a short pass is the call. 1st and goal. Sims to Morris. He won't score, but he's brought down at the 1 by Ricky Ellison. The Giants are going to let the clock run. Morris on the track. 17 seconds to go. Morris, touchdown Giants. That was a hot knife through butter drive. Joe Morris, pretty much doing that all by himself. And so 5 plays, 59 yards, 45 of that coming on a big run by Joe Morris on 3rd and long. So McFadden for the extra point, and that will make it the Giants 17, the 49ers 7. Not bad, Andrew, eh? So 11 seconds to go. San Francisco will take this. That's a long kick into the wind, and that will be a touchback. We never introduced the Giant defense. We might as well do this now. Jim Burt, the nose tackle. Dorsey and Marshall, the ends. Banks and Taylor, the outside linebackers. Johnson and Carson, the inside. The safeties are Hill and Kennard, Mark Collins, and Perry Williams. The corners. And San Francisco is just going to run here. Craig brought down, and Lawrence Taylor brings him down for a 2-yard loss. The Giants call time. Ron Heller on a short pass. They're in a run formation. Montana tries to find Heller, and it's a flag down. Could be on the 49ers.
Interference. Offense.
Whoa! So 2 seconds to go. And Montana just wants to push along the line. And he'll do that. And get 6. And take us to the half. After 30 minutes, I forgot to give you a commercial last week during the stream. I won't make that mistake again. The Giants lead the 49ers 17-7. Well, here are the stats. The Giants are up 17-7. Phil Simms having himself a day. 15 for 19 for 135. He has taken 2 sacks, but it hasn't mattered. Joe Morris has 13 carries already for 89 yards. So the Giants pretty much running at will here, including that 45-yarder on that last drive before the half. Lionel Manuel 5 catches for 37. Mark Bavaro 4 for 41. And Morris is already at 105 total yards. Mark Collins, the leading defender for the Giants. He has 4 tackles. Lawrence Taylor 3 in his stuff. For San Francisco, Eric Wright is tired. He has 7 tackles. Michael Carter, by the way, has 3 stuffs on the day. And why are the Giants ahead? Well, the 49ers have a whopping 13 yards on the ground. And no one besides really Jerry Rice has made any catches. Roger Craig has carried it 8 times for nothing. And Montana not having a good day, 5 for 14 for 91 at the half. Now back to the studio here. We got some TDs to show you. We showed you the Dolphins taking the lead. Now here's how Buffalo got it back. Jim Kelly back to throw for Trumaine Johnson. Touchdown. So 14-10 Bills at the half. The Jets lead the Browns 17-7 in the dying seconds at the half here. Here's how Cleveland got their touchdown. Mike Pagel is playing. Throws it down to Reggie Langhorne for the score. 17-7. Then Kenny O'Brien, just a moment ago, fumbles the football on a sack. And with 24 seconds to go, Pagel, following that, gets picked off by Bobby Humphrey. So that's what's been going on in that game. Altoon, by the way, with an 88-yard touchdown return. A reception. Rams lead the Lions 9-3. Bengals 14-3 going into halftime. Here's how they got their other touchdown. Watch Eddie Brown. He's the receiver in motion there. And Boomer, under duress, gets rid of it. Brown from the 5. And that's how the Bengals lead the Eagles 14-3. Cincinnati looking for their second win of the young season. The Cardinals are all over the Cowboys. This was just before the half. Neil Lomax, who does he find? He finds the rookie Jones. Touchdown. So it's 20-3 at the half, and the Steelers lead the Redskins 10-7. This was just before the half. Doug Williams finds Art Monk. So you are all up to date on the games that this one and the 6 games that we're following for you. So the 49ers will get the football to start the half. They trail by 10 and cannot run the football. McFadden will get the touchback as the wind is still blowing from right to left. Craig on a counter left. They've got to try to make something happen on this drive. 17-7, we start in the second quarter. Or third quarter. Montana to Craig, and Roger finally gets positive yards. He gets 4. Did you guys like how we did the halftime? Still a work in progress here. Pitch left to Craig. Taylor on a medium pass. Montana has all day. He finds Taylor, who comes back to get the first down, a gain of 8. Kennard with the tackle. Okay, a thumbs up from Andrew. San Francisco, with the exception of that one-play drive to Rice, hasn't been able to sustain anything. Jerry on a medium pass from the 49er 32. Montana near side to Rice in traffic, and no one was going to get that. The Giants and Joe Montana don't have the best relationship anyway. And if you go back to 86, this is where Montana got his shoulder pretty much done up on that hard concrete the year the Giants won the Super Bowl. Screen to Craig is the call on 2nd and 10. Montana, and that's incomplete. So the Giants really have stymied what San Francisco can do outside of that one pass. It'll be 3rd and long. Taylor on a medium pass. 4 wide receivers. Montana under center. Joe over the middle, and that's incomplete. Harry Carson. And so the Giants, the 49ers, 5 plays, 12 yards. And again, you can take me away from baseball, but you can't take the baseball out of me. So they're going to punt. Barry Helton into that win, stands on his 15. And that's a bad punt. It'll get a touch of a bounce. 38 yards in the end. But the Giants take over on their own 30. Short pass to Bavaro. The call to start the second half for New York. Sims finds Bavaro, and Mark will get 5 before Charles Haley will bring him down. And if you're working from a second or 5 or less, you are doing quite well. Morris counter right is the call. Sims gives it to Morris, and there, Jeff Fuller saved the first down. That was a gain of 3, and Morris was about a half a jersey grab away from turning that into a long gain. So 3rd down and short for the Giants. Jumbo package. Anderson. Off tackle left. 3rd down and 2. Anderson, no sir. He's brought down for a 1-yard loss. So if the offense for San Francisco isn't going to get it done, the defense needs to stiffen up. And the Giants will punt from their own 37. Maury Buford from his 24. Booms that one away deep. That will go. John Taylor actually will return now. It's a 47-yard punt, and Taylor brings it out to the 25, a 9-yard gain. 11:24 to go, 3rd quarter. It's the Giants 17, the 49ers 7. So Craig on a line plunge. How about Jerry Rice on a reverse? Rice is chased down for a loss of 2. Leonard Marshall with a tackle. Now Craig on a draw. 49ers just don't know what to do. 2nd and 12. Give this to Craig. Has to run around at the end, and he will get 6. So a decent play before Terry Kennard brings him down. Medium pass. We'll try Greer. Terry Greer. Montana near side. Pops one to Greer, incomplete. Anyone have any suggestions of what I should be calling for San Francisco? 3 and out again. Helton punts it away. Short punt. McConkey, a fair catch at the Giant 41. 10:07 to go, 3rd quarter. Giants 17, 49ers 7. Bavaro on a short pass. Sims has time, has Bavaro. Gain and a fumble, but the Giants recover it. It's the second fumble by Bavaro on the ballgame. Power I for the Giants. Off tackle right for Morris on 2nd and 6. There's Carthon in the backfield with him. Morris gets it, and a good play by Larry Roberts to bring him down for a loss of 1. So 3rd and 7 for the Giants. Short pass, Lionel Manuel. Let's go Baker. Sims looks at Baker all by himself at the bottom. Baker over the middle. He'll get 5. He needs a 7. Don Griffin, with a tackle. And the Giants will punt. Buford with the wind at his back hopes to pin the Niners very deep. Good, high, sailing punt. And that will be out of bounds at the 11-yard line. So only 40 yards, but it does its job. Giants take over 49ers take over 8:08 to go, and they trail 17-7. Oops. Miami has a lead in Buffalo. Here's how that happened. Marino near side to Mark Clayton. Ernie says run on pass and pass on run. Okay. So Miami leads the Bills 17-14. The Browns have cut the Jets lead down to 3. Derek Tennell out of this formation catches a 20-yard pass from Mike Pagel. So that's a one-score game here in the third quarter. Lions still trail 9-3. Bengals up 14-6. I think everything else is pretty much status quo. So they're going to try a long pass to Frank. So they're going to run on the passing down, or they're going to pass on the running down here. Hasn't really worked so far, but it's Montana. He's back. He's open. He's got it. A 16-yard pitch and catch to John Frank. Perry Williams with a tackle. 1st and 10. Again, they're going to try a short pass to Frank. Montana looking cool as a cucumber. Finds Frank. Nope. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. The computer obviously can hear you because now we're going to run it on 2nd down. Craig going to pitch it to the left side. And Roger is brought down at the line of scrimmage by Harry Carson. And so now they got to throw it. Taylor on a medium pass is the call. Montana has time. And he has Taylor at the 40. That's a gain of 17. So they convert on 3rd and long. Short pass to Wilson. They stay in the air. Montana can't do anything with it. It'll be 2nd and 10. Pitch right to Craig is the call. 6:06 to go in the third. Craig near side. The Giants just have given them no quarter. Rice on a medium pass. Giants defense getting winded on this warm day here in the swamp. 5.5 to go in the third. Montana gets away from the sack but cannot find Rice. Carl Banks gets credit for the pass defense, but Montana nearly just ate a bunch of New Jersey. And they're going to have to punt. A little bit better of a drive for San Francisco. But not much. Helton. There's a flag down. But it's 4th and 10. McConkey will return it. Let's see what the penalty is.
Offsides. Defense.
They will accept it and try to pin him back again. Now it's 4th and 5. Ball near midfield. Lollipop snap to Helton. Another flag is down. Stephen Baker takes it. Now, where's that going to be? I bet they ran in the kicker.
Running into the kicker. Defense.
That's why I get paid the big bucks here. So San Francisco will take the 2 giant miscues and see if they can make them pay. Montana's going to try to hook up with Rice for a touchdown right here. Jerry near side. Montana has time. He's going over the middle to Rice at the 30-yard line. A gain of 16. Kenny Hill with a tackle. Now they can try to see what they can get out of Roger Craig. Counter left. They're in scoring position now. Craig, 2 yards or 1 yard. Bill Parcells is just having a conniption fit on the sideline. Rathman on a screen, Nicole. Joe has time, has Rathman, 25. Not a first down, but he'll get 7 before Perry Williams can bring him down. Montana 4 of 7 on the drive. 3rd down and 2. Craig on a screen from the 22. He's got it. Does he have the first down? No! But they will take the field goal and only be down by a touchdown. So Kofert with a wind in his face from 39 yards. He has a 69% chance of making this. Young with a hold. That's going to need some help. And I think he got it. So the 49ers have cut this to a 1-score game. The Giants gave him 2 penalties in special teams. Doesn't matter. With 2:27 to go, 17-10 Giants. Kofert. High kick. Hill from this 5 yards deep in his end zone. He better get past the 20. He does. He's hit at the 24. So a 27-yard return. On the scoreboard, the Jets and Rams get featured this time around. Billy Griggs will score on this touchdown to put the Jets up 24-14. Mickey Schuler with a good catch. But on the very next play, O'Brien is taken away by Washington. So Cleveland has it at midfield. Latter stages of the 3rd quarter. Greg Bell's going to pop this one in. And this time they will convert the extra point. And with about a couple minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, it's 16-3 Rams. So 1st and 10 for the Giants. Morris on a pitch to the right on 1st and 10. To the near side, and he is brought down out of bounds for a 2-yard loss. 2nd and 12. Short pass to Manuel is the call. Sims has it. Quick throw. Manuel couldn't quite get there. And it's 3rd and long. So the momentum now is kind of shifting in the 49ers' favor. 1:40. Baker on a medium pass. 4 wide receivers. Sims rolls, throws across his body. Incomplete. Incomplete. Fourth and 12 for the Giants. And San Francisco got a 3 and out. 1:35 to go in the 3rd. Buford, last time he'll be punting with a wind. Not a great, well, not bad. Wes Chandler. Here's a name you haven't heard in a long time. 45-yard punt, fair catch to 33, and Montana takes over from there. And now you got the whole playbook open for you. John Frank on a medium pass on 1st and 10. Montana is chased, gets around it, and Craig will make the catch after a gain of 6, 2nd down and 4. Rathman on a trap on 2nd down, and he will get 2. So 3rd down and 2. Craig on a short pass as we close out the 3rd quarter. Montana waits. Craig, Roger Craig is having a bad day. So Helton will punt. This should end the 3rd quarter. A dandy of a game as McConkey will make the catch on the 27. So 2 seconds to go. What do you think? Shall we try a bomb? Odessa Turner on a long pass. Sims all day, and I mean all day, uncorks it. And that is incomplete. Well, that was just a long 2 seconds. 2nd and 10 as we come to the end of the quarter. After 45 minutes, it's a Giants 17, the San Francisco 49ers 10. This one's kind of turned into a dour defensive affair, hasn't it? Sims 18 of 25 for 149. Montana. When's the last time you saw Joe Montana under 50%? But he's thrown for 162. But the 49ers have run it 18 times for 24 yards. And that's the difference. They're also 1 for 11 on 3rd down. Games in progress. Dolphins lead the Bills 17-14. Jets up 10 on the Browns. Rams up 13 on Detroit. Cincinnati, I believe, has scored again. I believe one will highlight will set up the other. Randall Cunningham gets picked off here by White, who runs it down inside the 30 to the 15, and then mere moments later, James Brooks from the 12 will catch this Boomer Esiason pass in the end zone, and the Bengals get the touchdown. So they lead 21-9 as we start the 4th quarter. Cardinals are up 23-6. Redskins Kelvin Bryant just a moment ago caught this from Doug Williams, and the Redskins are up on the Steelers now by 1. So Sims 2nd down and 10 as we start the 4th quarter. They lead 17-10. Morris on a sweep right. He goes to the near side, gets a bit of a block. Is he going to get the first down? No, but he's going to get 9 before Charles Haley can bring him down. 3rd down and a short 1. T formation, and Sims is going to call his own number. Everybody blocks. Does Sims get it? Yes. Ricky Ellison with a tackle. 1-yard gain, and Doug Riesenberg is down. Going to get some ankle tape. Jumbo Elliott coming in at right tackle. Giants didn't want that. They want the clock to run. Morris off tackle left on 1st and 10. Sims to Morris. Gets a good block and is hit at the 40. A gain of 3. Guess it wasn't that good of a block. By Ronnie Lott. 2nd down and 7. Bovaro, 6 catches for 50 yards. Medium pass and a power I formation. Sims all day. Bovaro ran the route but couldn't make the catch. McKyer gets credit for the defense. 3rd and 7. So 13:03 on the big clock. Medium pass to Baker, the call. Sims steps, flushed, and he's going to get 5. So Sims, as the Giants will be forced to punt. And now they have the wind in their face for Maury Buford, who stands on his 29. Ball on the 45. Lollipop snap. Line drive kick. Did a roll dead at the 20-yard line. However, the Giants did not line up properly.
Illegal procedure. Offense.
However, the 49ers decline it, and they'll take over on their own 20. It'll be a short pass to Jerry Rice. Montana. Intercepted by Carl Banks, and he's going to be brought down at the 5-6 yard line. Carl Banks just jumped the route, grabbed it, and the Giants are in business on the 6-yard line. Doug Riesenberg has recovered. The 49ers are 12 minutes away from starting the season 0-2. Carthon off tackle right here. Sims to Moe, and Carthon pushes a line forward, but there's a flag down. They mark it at the 3.
Illegal use of hands. Offense.
So not what you wanted there. They're backed up to the 49ers 16. Morris a counter to the left. 1st and goal, 12:07 to go. Sims, man in motion. Morris to the 10. Or 12, rather. Ricky Ellison with a tackle. 2nd down. And Pierce Holt is down. Yeah, that was bad, Bernie. Morris will sweep to the right side. 11.5 to go. Morris to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Giants. That is a killer. So now San Francisco is trailing by 2 touchdowns as Joe Morris continues to ground and pound. 2 plays, 6 yards. Even the penalty didn't hurt. And the Giants will try to tack on the extra point by McFadden. And he will. And with 11:23 to go, it's the Giants 24, the 49ers 10. So McFadden kicking into the wind. Taylor from his 2. He's not even back at the 20. He's hit at the 18. Gain of 13. San Francisco takes over. And Joe Morris, 20 carries, 117 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the day. That's a pretty good football game. Craig on a screen. 1st and 10. Montana to Craig, and Rodgers brought down for a loss of 1. It would be easy to say that Joe Morris should be the MVP of this game. But the Giant defense is in Super Bowl form. Pierce Holt has recovered. They can't get anything done. Craig on a trap. And Craig has to run to the outside. He finally gets in the secondary and is brought down for a gain of 9, 3rd down and 2. Terry Kennard with a tackle. Wilson on a short pass. Montana, man in motion is Rice. Goes over the middle, and I don't know who in tarnation he was trying to throw to, but there wasn't a 49er around. And if this was Bill Belichick, they'd be off to Cincinnati by now. My goodness. Now, you got to go. Craig on a medium pass. They got to make something happen. Yeah, you got to go. You got to go. So Montana rolling the dice here. Has time. Now he's flushed. He throws. Lawrence Taylor on the defense. And the 49ers have none stuff here this afternoon in New York. We take you to another game, but we can't do that. Yep. Bengals and Eagles are playing a pretty good one down in Philly. Anthony Toney over from the Philadelphia 76ers. Oh, that was Andrew. And that's a 1-touchdown game again. So the Giants are going to milk it from their own, from the 49er 26. Mo Carthon, gain of 1 or no gain. Mike Walter with it. 9:38 to go. Anderson on a sweep to the near side. And Otis gets 3 before Ronnie Lott can bring him down at the 23-yard line. 3rd and 7 for the Giants. Manuel on a short pass. Sims. Manuel, 1st down and more. Manuel! A touchdown saving tackle by Charles Haley at the 49er 5. My goodness. Jumbo package. Anderson to the right is the call. OJ is brought down out of bounds at the 6. So the Niners will catch a break for a moment. Morris on a line plunge on 2nd and goal. Somebody moved.
False start. Offense.
So 2nd and 11. Carthen on a counter right from the 11 on 2nd and goal. Sims finds Carthen, brought down at the 8, and the Giants are just eating clock. So, when the baseball playoffs are over, what time and day would work best to do a football stream? 3rd down and goal. Ball spotted at the 49er 8. Baker on a short pass. Man in motion, Sims. Quick throw to Baker, no, and so they'll take the field goal. But they did take 3 minutes off the clock. And you can run it 4 times for 5 yards when you're sitting on a big lead. So McFadden into the win from 25 yards. Hostetler to hold. And McFadden, don't worry, be happy. It's 27-10, Giants. 7 plays, 18 yards, but the key stat there, 3 minutes and 13 seconds. Giants will kick it deep, 6.5 to go. Up 17 points, and that will not be returned. So they pretty much got to throw on every down now. 6.5 to go. It can be done. You have a team that can do it. The question is are the Giants going to let them do it? Rice on a short pass on 1st and 10. Montana, and that was ugly. Montana 13 for 34 for a $161. And in will come Steve Young. Medium pass to Rice. Let the controversy begin. It's now Young under center, and somebody moved.
False start. Offense.
Remember, next Saturday night, episode 200 of the Digital Nights podcast, Carrie Batts will be with us. Medium pass to Rathman, the call. So think about the questions you want to ask. And again, 200 shows is amazing. Young back to throw it on 2nd and 15. He can't find Rathman. That kind of hit off the shoulder, and Pepper Johnson got there at the same time, 3rd and long. So Rice on a long pass. Young is brought down immediately, if not sooner, by Carl Banks. There's a flag down, but I think it's going to be on the 49ers.
Holding. Offense.
So even when you're holding, it won't matter. Helton from his end zone. We'll go through the rest of the day in football when we're done here. 5:52 to go. McConkey over midfield, set up at the 45-yard line. Probably one of the best games that the Giants played in the entire 80s. The over-under was 34, and the 49ers were a 1-point favorite. So if you took the Giants and the over, you haven't missed 199 yet. We're taping it early next week. But we wanted to make sure that we did a live show for 200. So we get 199 out early in the week. Sims to Morris, and Joe will pick up 3. 2nd and 7. .21 carries for Morris for 120 yards. Anderson will have the carry on 2nd and 7. Anderson gets a block, won't get the first down, but stays in bounds. It'll be 3rd down and 4. So a short pass to Baker. 4.5 to go in the ball game. From the 39, Baker has it, 1st down. But there's a flag, and that's going to be against the Giants.
Holding. Offense.
So 4:24 to go. Baker on a medium pass is the call. 3rd down and 14, ball at midfield. Sims can't find Baker, and the Giants will punt that away. But again, 1:28 taken off the clock. Buford, coffin corner with a wind in his face. 4:18 to go. You know, there are some days where everything is just done right, and Maury Buford contributes to that. They take over on their 9. Montana back in the ball game because Young wasn't any more effective. A long pass to Rice is the call. 4 wide receivers. Montana has time. Does he have a receiver? No. Kenny Hill has been like Velcro for the last little while. 2nd and 10. Craig on a pitch left. You might's well. Craig get it to 13 for a gain of 4. 3rd down and 6. 4 minutes to go. Medium pass. They've gone in Wilson's direction a bunch, but they haven't completed the pass. He's up top. Montana is flushed. He's chased, and he's brought down for a sack and a loss of 4. And I got to be honest with you, I don't think the 49ers can get to Newark to catch their plane fast enough. 4th and 10. Whatever, for 200, we're going to do an open house later in the year. It's been tough for Dave to try to put that together between doggy injuries and now his flooring and all that. That just takes a lot of effort to do. So you will get Carrie. Carrie's going to be on for the 3rd time. But the open house that we've been kind of talking about, Bernie, has been pushed towards the holiday season. Helton gets it away. 3:19 to go. And that will be taken by Baker at midfield. Baker to the 43. And again, you're not winning football games if you're having your opponent start time after time in your territory. Morris off tackle left. So trying to coordinate that, it's going to take some effort. But there will be a live show for 200. Yeah, Dave's had a couple tough months. Morris brought down the line. Keena Turner with the tackle for a 1-yard loss. Carthon on a pitch to the right. They get it off before the 2-minute warning. Moe over the 40. Brought down by Haley after a 5-yard gain. 3rd and 6. And this will go to the 2-minute warning. I haven't even looked.
2-minute warning.
And so this one has turned out to be all Giants. Sims 19 of 29 for 167. They've run it 37 times for 169. And the Giant defense has held the vaunted 49er offense to 190 yards. The Giants have committed 8 penalties. They've held the ball 34 minutes and 50 seconds. And honestly, I don't think the game has been as close as the score, and the score isn't all that close. So 3rd down and 6. Morris on a line plunge. And that's an offside by the 49ers.
Offsides. Defense.
Oh my goodness. Anderson on a sweep to the left. 3rd down and 1 for the Giants. Anderson gets the 1st down. And this one's almost over. Morris on a trap. They're not going to call a timeout. Don't go out of bounds. Morris gets around. Is he going to score? Are you kidding me? He is brought down after a 28-yard gain. Oh my goodness. You never know, Bernie, what's going to happen. We've had some good games. This one not being there. Just to say that, you know, it's realistic football. They're not always going to be great games. With about 23 seconds to go. One last snap, and that should do it. Yep. In the end, it was incredibly easy. The Giants 27, the 49ers 10. And Joe Morris is your MVP, 23 carries, 147 yards. And if we were looking for another score, we could have easily gotten it. Somehow Roger Craig got 24 yards. That all came in the second half. Yes, they do, Andrew. Their defensive coordinator, some guy by the name of Belichick, has a very bright future. Joe Montana, 13 for 35 for 161. That's bad. Rice, 5 catches for 86. Keena Turner, 9 tackles and a stuff. For the Giants, Lawrence Taylor, 6 tackles and 3 stuffs and a sack. Joe Morris, 163 total yards. Lionel Manuel and Mark Bavaro, 6 catches respectively. Morris, 147 on 23, and Sims, 19 for 29 for 167 yards. And just an absolute blowout. All right. Let's simulate the entire week. In Houston, the Oilers beat the Raiders 10-3. New Orleans downs Atlanta 16-3. Miami ended up beating Buffalo 24-14. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, Bernie. Jets won by 3. Denver in overtime over San Diego. We can at least show you how that game was won. So here's how Denver pulled that one out. They're down with 3 seconds to go. Elway back to throw. Flush throws. Looking for Ricky Nattiel. Touchdown, Denver. How about that? So that got him into overtime. Then Elway to Sammy Winder turned the corner, and Denver wins in overtime 23-17. Green Bay over Tampa Bay 24-10. Houston 10-3 over the Raiders. Chicago beats Indianapolis 24-19. Rams over the Lions 19-3. Don't look, Bernie. Don't look, Bernie. Andrew, it was 34-2 Minnesota over New England. The game you saw, 27-10 Giants. Cincinnati beats Philadelphia 28-23. They start 2-0. Phoenix over Dallas 23-9. Seattle 20-13 over Kansas City. Washington beats Pittsburgh 21-13. These are the games available for week 3. Remember, no stream next week because we're going to be doing carry bats. It looks like Minnesota, Chicago is a possibility. By the way, Houston and the Jets are still undefeated. So it looks like Minnesota and Chicago will be the game for week 3. Well, sorry this wasn't a better ball game for you to watch, but it was fun to have you along anyway. We'll talk to you Monday for some baseball. Until then, I'm Ron Juckett. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. So long, everybody.